Hey guys, welcome to yet another VATSIM video here on the FS 2004 Aviation Pro channel. Today we're going to make a full flight again, hopefully with full ATC. Right now it looks pretty good actually, not all stations, but at least we have two radar frequencies and they control everything, all the positions under them as well. Today we're going to make a flight, a very short flight actually, from Bratislava in Slovakia to Prague in the Czech Republic. It's only about 40 to 45 minutes in the air. Let me give me some information to you about this flight. We're going to be using the Boeing 737-800 of Travel Service Airlines, which is a charter airline in the Czech Republic and Slovakia and Hungary, I believe, as well. We're going to be carrying 108 passengers and 6 crew, giving a total of 114 souls on board. We're going to take 5,742 kilograms of fuel with us for this flight. Our gross weight is 62,411 kilograms, and we're going to be cruising at flight level 240. We're going to be using the lower airspace this time. And if we would use the higher airspace, it wouldn't make much difference in the fuel consumption. And besides, when we would use the high level routes, we could only reach flight level 340, but flight level 240 is fine for this short trip flight. The weather at both airports, at Bratislava, it looks pretty good. Currently it's CAF OK. 24 degrees centigrade and the QNH is 1015. No significant change. The wind is blowing from 060 degrees at 3 knots. We're going to be departing from runway 04 there. Let me check the weather for Prague as well. There we go. I'm using the VATMap app, by the way. If you're interested, it's very handy. You can also check the weather and the TAFs, the matters very quickly. Prague is going to be wind 040 at 9 knots. It's a bit colder, 20 degrees centigrade, and the QNH is 1018, and no significant change here either. So, that's a little bit of information about this flight. Right now, Bratislava radar is online, and I expect Prague radar, Ruzyne radar, and ground control there as well. So it's going to be fun. So in a few minutes I'm going to start up the 737-800 and we're going to be pushing back from Bratislava. So enjoy your stay with our flight. I hope you learn a lot during this trip. I will be making one video, by the way. In the previous video I made 2 separate videos, but since this is a very short flight we can make let it be one video. And but I'll cut some of the parts of the cruise, of course, because there won't be much ATC activity. And as always, down below in the description you can skip to a certain phase of flight you would like to go and check out very easily. That's it. So in a few minutes we're going to go into the cockpit and I'll see you there. So hey guys, welcome to the cockpit of this Boeing 737-800. As you can see, I am recording my cockpit. It's not that advanced as as other cockpits I've seen, but at least it does the job. I've got the Logitech 3D Pro joystick here, an extra keyboard for commanding the functions of the MCP panel and some other switches on the 737. A regular keyboard, some flight info. These are my little headphones for the second communication radio. Some paper charts in case the iPad fails, and of course the iPad, which is very, very handy. I've not done many flights with the iPad. This is actually one of the only ones I've done recently, but I'm going to use it today. It's very, very handy. What I usually do is create a PDF file for every flight I make, like this one, and every chart is in there, which I need for this flight based on the weather. So I've got here the parking docking chart of Bratislava. We're at stand number, let's see, 4 here. Then we'll move on to the airdrome chart. We're going to taxi to runway 04, which is here. And the SRD chart, we're going to be using the BERVA 7 Zulu departure, which is very simple, by the way, just to give you a little review. Straight at, and then intercept the 356 radial of Janovice. And got some en route charts here, and there we go. There's the Czech Republic and the arrival chart for runway 12 at Prague, which I expect runway 06 and 24 are closed. So we're probably gonna land on 12 based on the wind direction. The ILS chart of runway 12, the airdrome chart of Prague, and yeah, this should be, there we go, the parking docking chart of the airport of Prague. So just to give you a little bit of an idea where I make my flights. So in a few moments we're going to start with our flight, and I'm going to ask clearance to Bratislava control, and yeah, enjoy your flight with us. Okay guys, it's almost time to start our flight. First thing I'm gonna do is listen to the ATIS. Bratislava has one of those funny ATIS voices you hear around the world. I believe they actually have another one these days, but hey, let's take a listen now, shall we? 12865. Actually, I should use my remote communication app. Let's do that right now. It's more fun. There we go. Let's take a listen.
30, expect ILS approach, runway for landing 31, runway for departure 04, transition level 80, wind 050 degrees 4 knots, scale OK, temperature 23, dew point 13 degrees Celsius, QNH 1015 hectopascals, no seat. On initial contact, advise controller, you have received information, Mike. This is Stefánik, ATIS information, Mike. Med report 1730, expect ILS approach, runway for landing 31, runway for departure 04, transition level 80, wind 050 degrees 4 knots, scale OK, temperature 23, dew point 13 degrees Celsius, QNH 10.
She's off now. Okay, so you've heard it. Departure runway 04, we have information Mike, and QNH is set to 1015. And okay, let's get the radar frequency tune in, and then we're gonna ask clearance. Okay, I've tuned in the radar frequency, Stefánik radar. I'm gonna do a radio check first. It might be handy if you if you're not sure if your radio or microphone is working. You can do a radio check, so you can also hear what that looks like or hears like. So let's do that first, and then we can see if our microphone is working, and then we'll ask clearance right after that. We have information Mike. I'm gonna expect the BERVA 7 Zulu. BERVA 7 Zulu. Runway 04 and the squawk we don't know yet. So let's go ahead and ask for the radio check. Stefánik radar, dobry večer, Sky Travel 2405 with you at stand 4, request radio check on frequency 126.470.
Schedule for 2405, personal radar, good evening sir. Now local QNH 1015 and region 55.
Sorry, I can hear what he said. Stefánik radar, Sky Travel 2405, are we ready to copy clearance?
Schedule 2405, Roger, now information Mike, clear to destination Praha, Ruzyne, runway 04, BERVA 7 Zulu departure, initial climb of 5,000 feet and squawk 1720.
Roger, we have information Mike, clear to destination Praha via the BERVA 7 Zulu departure, runway 04, initially climb 5,000 feet and squawk 1720, sky level 2405.
2405 is the correct, startup and pushback approved, and push expect taxiway alpha and report ready for taxi.
Roger, startup and pushback approved, and we'll call ready for taxi, sky travel 2405. Okay, I didn't really understand what he said in his first transmission, so I asked that we're ready to copy. Actually, I should have said request clearance with information Mike for an IFR to Prague, but hey, we've got our clearance. Squawk is 1720. Oh, 20. There we go. And we initially climb 5,000 feet. Let's set it in the MCP. And we are cleared for pushback and startup. So let's pushback. Unfortunately, we don't have a pushback truck this time. I'm gonna have to do myself via taxiway alpha. Let's see. I believe he wants to give us a shortcut, or no. I guess we just need to taxi to the holding point, so 04. Anyways. Okay, let's start this 737 up. We're gonna start the APU. Let's take a sip out of my coffee. It's always good. So the APU is starting up, as you can see. We have our fuel pumps. Of course, I'm not using checklists during this video. I have it here though, but just don't have too much time for that. So just gonna do a quick check on all these systems. Let's turn these seatbelt signs on. RTO. And when we're reaching the runway, I'm gonna set the transponder mode to active. So let's wait for the APU to start up, and then we're gonna start our engines. Alright guys, the APU has started up, and we're gonna push back and start our engines. We're gonna start engine number 2 first. There we go. Oh, anti-collision light on. And I'm gonna start a pushback. Just pushing back straight ahead. Actually, we should be pointing our nose into that direction. But it's a bit difficult. Starting it out. Let's see how far we are. Okay, we can go on for a little while. And let's take a look. Let's start engine number 1. I'm gonna add the fuel. And stop the pushback. Set the brakes. And starting with that. Engine number 1 has successfully started. Okay, let's set the flaps at 5. Just gonna do a quick check on the how do you call it? The controls. Okay, that seems to be fine. And then we're ready to ask for taxi clearance. Everything is set here. Yep. Okay, let's turn on the air conditioning. Can turn the APU off. Okay. That's it. Let's ask for taxi clearance. Sky Travel 2405 is ready for taxi.
Sky Travel 2405, Roger, taxi to Olympus runway 04 via Alpha and Delta, line up runway 04 and reported it for departure.
Roger, taxi to holding point runway 04 via Alpha and Delta and line up runway 04 and reports ready for departure. Sky Travel 2405. Okay, let's move on. Turn on taxi lights. As you can see, it's darker in Bratislava. Of course, I'm living in the Netherlands, so it's a bit more bright here, but it doesn't matter too much. You can still see enough. On the alt throttle, and we're going to turn left here at Delta.
During 299, radar contact and continuous pilot.
Continuous flight. Heavily 929. Thank you, sir.
Okay guys, we're approaching runway 04. We're ready for departure, so let's ask for departure clearance. Sky Travel 2405 is ready for departure.
Sky Travel 2405, Roger, wind is from 050 degrees up to full north runway 04, clear for takeoff and report airborne.
Clear for takeoff runway 04 and report airborne, Sky Travel 2405.
Enter 7320, you are now in my space now for the survival, continue our navigation and frequency. Stay Unicom, and that's my technical.
Continuation, you can want to do full right. 34 is seeing the barrier to the 7320.
And let's have takeoff thrust. Thrust is set. 80 knots. V1 rotates. Oh. Gear up. I should have turned the center bumps on. Okay, we're going to report airborne. Sky Travel 2405 is airborne.
Sky Travel 2405 radar contact, continue climb initially to fly over 160 and from present position proceed direct to BERVA.
Climb flight level 160 and from present position direct BERVA. Sky Travel 2405. Okay, let's direct BERVA. There we go, making a left turn here. Let's increase the speed. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful night. Look at that. It's beautiful. There are the lights. Oh, actually it's perfect. Perfect departure. So that went pretty quickly, as you can hear. Flaps up to 1. Let's increase the speed further to 220, something like that. Oh yeah, let's turn the center bumps off. I forgot. The auto brakes can be turned off as well. And that's about it. Let's turn the logo lights on. Let's see. No speed restrictions. Flaps up. Accelerate to 250 knots. As you know, below flight level 100 you have to be at 250 or below. It's a bit foggy, as you can see, not very good visibility, but it's beautiful. Some high cirrus. And we're reaching our transition altitude. we go. Standard QNH 1013 is set. We're climbing nicely. The weather is very good. There's absolutely no turbulence at all. Landing lights off. Okay, passing 10,000 feet. Let's switch to VNAV and accelerate to our cruising speed. I think we're gonna be given a handoff to Praha radar when we've reached BERVA.
Schedule 2405 from present position proceed direct to Brno. Bravo, November, Oscar VR.
Direct to Brno, Sky Travel 2405. Okay, direct Brno. Oh, we can shorten our route very well, as you can see.
Schedule 2405, continue plan to fly level 240.
Continue climb to flight level 240, Sky Travel 2405, thank you. Honestly guys, it's been a long time ago since I've last seen such a beautiful night sky in Flight Simulator. Sometimes it's too orange or, you know, the colors just don't look very realistic, but this time it looks very realistic and beautiful. So we've been given a direct now. As you can see, there's the sun. Oh, beautiful. To Brno. That's a VOR station in the Czech Republic. And this will help us to shorten our flights pretty much, or maybe a little, I don't know. Let's see, our current arrival time would be 18:36 Zulu. Okay, so that's 35 minutes. Time for a bit of food. Very important.
Schedule 2405, contact Prague radar on frequency 127.1, have a fly and serving, bye bye.
Say again the frequency for Sky Travel 2405.
Schedule 2405, contact Prague radar on frequency 127.12, have a fly and serving, bye bye.
What's your contact Praha radar on 127.12, Sky Travel 2405, ahoy. There we go, to Prague radar. Praha radar double Vetcher, Sky Travel 2405, climbing to flight level 215 for flight level 240, inbound to Brno.
Level 2405, with radar contact.
And that's it. The most part of our departure is done. Actually took a bite of my cookie cake a little bit too early. We've managed to fix it. And we are reaching our cruise altitude. There we go.
Good evening, Prague radar, no shuttle to Whiskey Alpha. With your flight level 370, direct Miko for Vienna. Shuttle to Whiskey Alpha, hold the radar contact. Expect Miko at flight level 170, report when ready for descent. First Miko, flight level 170 and call when ready for descent. No shuttle to Whiskey Alpha.
Alright. So, we're now got a little bit of cruising ahead of us. Our top of descent. Let's see when we reach our top of descent. 1870 Zulu. Okay, it's okay, 30 minutes. 84 nautical miles. As you can see, it displays right here on the map. And then we'll be executing a arrival. And we should be fine. So enjoy the rest of this flight. If you want to skip through the next part, just click below in the description. And enjoy the beautiful views, by the way, because it's just great, actually. Okay guys, we're just about to turn left. Here we go. Okay. Now we're cruising. We have time to listen to the ATIS. It's very important to get the latest.
2405, proceed direct EVEMI, Echo, Victor, Echo, Mike, India, runway 12.
Proceed direct EVEMI and expect runway 12, sky travel 2405. Okay, he's giving us a direct once again. So, what I was talking about, let's listen to the ATIS to get the latest info. As I was expecting, we're gonna use runway 12 for landing. Okay, let's see if it works. There we go.
UNH 1018 hectopascals. Low 6. You have received ATI information November. Good afternoon. Ruzyne ATI information November. 1730. ILS approach. Runway use 12. Transition level 50. Runway 06 and 24 closed. Local Praha issued at 1730. Winds 060 degrees 7 knots. Visibility as OK. Temperature 19. Dew point 10. UNH 1018 hectopascals. Low 6. You have received ATI information November.
That was not the real ATIS voice of Prague, I can tell you. I've heard the real one. Actually, if you press on this video, you can hear the real one. I'm pointing somewhere, but the link will show up. You can hear the real ATIS of Prague. But anyways, as you can hear, runway 12, as expected. QNH of 1018 is set, and right now I'm just going to prepare the airplane for landing. I've already entered the approach reference here. I'm going to be using 30 degrees of flaps and 143 knots landing speed. So I'm just going to fix a couple of more things, and then I'm going to descend quite shortly, actually. As you can see, within 40 miles, so it's pretty fast. When ready, descend flight level 1700, sky travel 2405. Oh, you just missed that part. It said, when ready, descend flight level 170. I'm just going to keep recording now. Which means when we've reached our top of descent, when we're ready to descend, we're going to descend to flight level 170. So, to give you a little bit of information about the landing today, as you heard, runway 06 and 24 is closed. In this chart here you can see runway 12. It's not very long, but what I want to try to do is vacate at Papa. So we're going to be using some heavy brakes this time. But if we vacate at Papa, we don't have to taxi that long to the terminal. Otherwise, we have to taxiway all the way to the end. To taxiway, what is it? Romeo. So I prefer Papa, and so I've set auto brake 3. We're going to use full reverse thrust and spoilers, and hope we arrive in time. If we don't, we're gonna just release the brakes immediately and let it roll out as quickly as possible to Romeo, so we're not holding the other airplanes that might be there on the approach of runway 12 as well. So the inbound course of runway 12 is 124 degrees, set ready in MCP.
Whiskey Alpha, ready to descend. Whiskey Alpha, descent flight level 250. Descending 250, and no shuttle to Whiskey Alpha.
And the frequency of runway 12 is 109.95 megahertz. So that's all set. And we're reaching our top of the descent here. I'm just going to do manual landing. I'm going to use single channel for the first bit of the approach. There are some speed restrictions at Prague, speed limit points actually. When we reach those, we need to be at a certain speed. And the FFC already got some of those. Let's see, it's EVEMI. I guess 220 knots right here actually. But I guess we'll use flight level change. We're gonna get factored. So, but they want us to fly 220 knots at the base leg. So I'm just gonna make sure that I'm at 220 knots at the base leg. That's you can read that in the standard operational procedures of Prague. There's a link to this file on their website, so in case you really want to read it, it's very handy actually. So the transition level was 80, which means at 80 we're going to switch to the local QNH setting of 1018.
Right. Good evening, for uniform.
And
CA,
it's flight level 170, so that's the first point we're going to descend to.
Australia from 14 uniform, hello, radar contact.
We are reaching our top of descent. Just going to finish my coffee. There we go. We're starting our descent. Oh yeah, the go around procedures. We're gonna have to give that a little review as well. In case of a missed approach, we're gonna track on a 124 degree heading and climb to 4,000 feet, and radar factoring will be provided. Alright, that's very simple. So if we need to go around, I'm going to stay on the runway approach heading of 124 degrees, and then we're going to climb to 4,000 feet. It's as simple as that.
National Whiskey Alpha, continue descent, flight level 130, reach Mikov at 170 or below. Descending 130, no shuttle to Whiskey Alpha. Skyfall 2405, continue descent, flight level 100.
Continue descent, flight level 100, sky level 2405. Okay, 100 is set. So the weather is looking pretty good, as you can see. Just a few clouds. Not expecting too much weather. Heavy weather.
2405, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1018, and continue present heading, vectoring for ILS runway 12.
Descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1018, and continue present heading for ILS runway 12, sky level 2405. Okay, heading select, 4,000 feet. 1018 set, and I think I'm going to use flight level change now. just to lower the speed gradually. Turn off the anti-ice. I just turned it on. The past few flights I made, I suddenly had icing problems, so I guess, heck, I'll turn it on just for safety reasons, you know. But we now can turn it off as the temperature is plus 11 degrees centigrade, so that's fine. So now I use a little bit of spoilers. Let's initially go to 250 knots, because we have to fly 250 knots below 10,000, or flight level 100. Okay, looking good. You see a lot of lights below. I guess that's the city, right? Yeah. Beautiful. I can tell you. Okay, looking good. Just flying through a cloud here. Or under, actually. Select flaps 1 in a moment.
Shutdown to scale following state. Extremely calm, goodbye, the next flight. When you recall, thanks for ATC and bye-bye. No shuttle to Whiskey Alpha.
So I think he's gonna give us a left heading in a few moments.
Level 340
You can see the glide slope is
going up. Contact. Proceed to direct Oscar Kilo Golf. Oscar Kilo Golf to basis 9. Sky level 405, star and left heading 210.
Turn left heading 210, scratch level 2405. Okay. Good.
For installation, I request straight through. I don't have feedback 86 miles calling. Affirmative, I'm requesting level 30. Feedback 86 miles ground level 30. 30, feedback 86 miles.
So we're now on the base leg, as you can see. Oh, some lights in the distance. Let's see if I can see let's see if I can see the airport on the left. Not quite.
Level 2405, start on the left, heading 150, clear for ILS approach, runway 12.
Left heading 150 and cleared ILS approach, runway 12, scratch level 2405. Okay, left heading 150, gonna arm approach mode. And at 12 DME we make sure that we're at 160 knots, and then at 4 DME we're gonna make sure we are at our final approach speed. So we're capturing the localizer in a few moments. There you go, localizer is live. This approach altitude is set, 4,000 feet. heading 124. Okay, gonna reduce the speed to 160 now.
Dobrý večer, pojížděcí klapa na Ruzyni. Odkažil majster, dobrý večer, pokračuji bez pojíždění. Pokračuji s pojížděním, tak to majster.
Nothing 148, but we can run it down here.
Okay, 144, continue distance, flight level 100.
So here it says that everyone has a shutdown thing.
And we've captured the glide slope, and I can see the runway in the distance. Perfect.
Okay, so majster, return 181 stupňů 7 uzlu, Praha 1 povolenou škoda. Dále zázor povolen vyšší, tak to majster.
Praha Radar, good afternoon. Scandinavian 057 Heavy with you holding short runway 12.
Scandinavian 057 hold Radar, left runway 125.
Scandinavian 057
pretty busy.
lining up runway 12 and wait.
Scandinavian 2405, reduce to minimum approach speed, 2 departures ahead.
Say again for Sky Travel 2405. You're down.
2405, reduce to minimum approach speed, 2 departures ahead.
What's your reduced to minimum approach speed, Sky Travel 2405? Okay, let's do it quickly. 145 knots. I don't want to go around. Well, maybe it's nice for the video. Let's see. Normally you would do this at 40 but as there are 2 departures ahead, we're gonna do it a little bit earlier.
Scandinavian 057.
30.
Traffic information VFR Cessna 182 departing runway 12 will continue to the right downwind. Scandinavian 057. Scandinavian 057, therefore takeoff runway 12, wind 050 degrees 7 knots, goodbye.
Scandinavian 057, roger. We are cleared for takeoff runway 12. Thank you.
Okay, so my informace provozu Airbus 340 společnosti Scandinavian provádí z let Prahy 1-2 a Boeing 737 společnosti Travel Service na finále Prahy 1-2.
1000.
Okay, flying manually like now.
Z dohledu, Skakton Accelerator.
I'll sort off. Let's turn left a little.
Level 2405, traffic information here at Airbus 340, Scandinavian company departing runway 12. Expect a late landing to end.
What's your Sky Travel 2405? There's still traffic on the runway. I don't like this. I don't like this.
500.
Come on, buddy. Oh, he's gone.
Oscar Mysert, pravý okruh Prahy 1-2. Aktuálně poloha po větru a bude to nízký cíl. Sydney. Level 2405, 050 degrees 7 knots, course to land runway 12.
Clear to land runway 12, Sky Travel 2405.
Minimums.
Just in time.
Oscar Mysert, pokračujte na finále Prahy 1-2.
100.
Pokračujte na finále Prahy 1-2, Oscar Mysert.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Scandinavian 57 airborne, 3200.
Scandinavian 057, radar contact. Continue present heading, clearing for shortcut, 150-280.
Roger, Scandinavian 057, continue present heading and climb flight level 240.
There we go.
150-280.
Correction, 280,
Very busy
Scandinavian
on the
057.
Austrian 140 uniform, descent 4,000 feet, PNH 1018, no speed restrictions. Okay, 4,000 feet, QNH 1018, no speed restriction, Central Scandinavian 057, turn right, proceed direct to VACC intersection.
You should give us a handoff.
Scandinavian 057, turning right, clear direct VACC intersection. Scandinavian 2405, welcome to Prague. Squawk standby and contact Ruzyne ground on 121.9, goodbye.
Once you contact ground 121.9, goodbye, Skytravel 2405. Alright.
Central Mike Sector, Praha is not allowed, forward.
Okay. Let's ask for taxi. Ruzyne ground W Vetcher, Skytravel 2405 with you at Papa VACC-CZ runway 12.
Bratislava 05, Ruzyne ground, good evening. Taxi to Test 25 via Lima, Kilo, Hotel 1.
Taxi 2 stand 25 via Lima, Kilo, Hotel 1, Skytravel 2405. Alright. Phew, we just made it in time. I almost worried we had to go around, but we've made it. Okay, turn right here at Lima. Or left here at Lima, sorry. Of course, that's the downside of only having a sensor or radar controller. He has to do everything below him. Luckily, ground is online, but it's quite busy for him. Okay. Let's turn off the strobe lights. I'm going to start the APU in the meantime. As you have seen, I forgot to turn on the landing lights. By the way, I don't know if you heard it correctly, but we have a female ground controller here. It's very nice. Girls are welcome on VATSIM network as well. We at the Dutch VAC also have, I believe, 2 girls. One of them is active, so if you're out there and interested in joining the VATSIM network, don't hesitate to become a member. Alright, we're turning right here onto Kilo. Let's see where stance number 25 is. It's quite at the beginning. Stand 2-3. Okay. And stand 2-5. Don't have a docking system here, so just have to guess a little. I think this is okay. Okay, parking brake is set. Let's shut down the engines. The APU take over. Packs off. Leave one on. And the anti-collision lights off. So, here we are at Prague. I'm just gonna let the ground control now that know that we've shut down. Sky Travel 2405 is on the blocks. Thanks for the ATC. Bye bye.
405, thanks for flying and flying.
Okay, we have safely arrived. So it was a very short flight. I hope you enjoyed it. It was quite unique for it to be so busy. As you can see, there was an airplane taking off right in front of us. If we had to go around, I think we had to make some kind of weird turn very quickly, because of course that airplane is flying straight ahead, and we have to, you know, climb as quickly as possible, make a right or left turn as quickly as possible. So it would have been fun, but we've made it just in time. As you can hear, the minimums just called right afterwards. So, well, so that's how a short flight on the VATSIM network works. I like the short flights because you learn a lot in just a short amount of time. You just don't want to have to cruise for 2 hours every flight, you know, so I prefer the short flights actually above long flights. Do I have anything else to say? Actually, I don't. I was lucky to have so much ATC though. Of course, not every position was present, but at least we got ATC coverage during the entire flight. Also during the arrival this time, which was fun, to give you a bit of an idea what it's like to arrive at an airport on the VATSIM network and how busy it can be, because it was very busy. Even though it wasn't an event night, but it's Friday night, so it's quite busy normally during the weekend. We were also lucky because there just received a NOTAM this morning when I woke up, saying that they were doing maintenance on the VATSIM service. So I thought, oh no, you're kidding. Just when I want to make a video this night, you're gonna maintain the service, but okay. So this afternoon it was down for a couple of minutes, but now in the evening I'm glad they let the servers stay alive and be able to fly and make this video. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you have any... Let me switch the frequencies here. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I try to make another tutorial video next week if possible, and after that I don't know. I'm going to start on university, so I don't know if I have much time left for VATSIM and making videos. Well, I think I have, but you know, we'll see. During the holidays I'm usually making VATSIM videos, so I think that will be alright. If you like this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. I appreciate that very much. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and I hope to see you next time on a new video.